Except the Zerida, it's your last pick though. It's not gonna be great most of the time. And then Syrup has a Werner that's not doing anything, or a Suzette, who, you know, I hope we see the Suzette. Still won't do very much. She's significantly shorter legged than all these other units. But like, the teleport might be relevant. We don't know. Nope, picks the Werner instead. Alright. Sad. So let's see. Broken Cliffs map. So let's see. Broken Cliffs map. Does Akabuff Vincent reach anything on the first turn? Vincent reach anything on the first turn? I don't actually remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can reach this. He can reach whoever's directly across from him. So that is something being threatened, potentially, by Syrup, is start out, jam the Akabuff, and then dive Vincent in, though he probably wants to go with Clotaire first so that you get those Scarlet Reaper procs off the Vincent. Clotaire obviously can already reach across the map on the first turn. Akabuff just makes it better, I guess. If this is a well-built Clotaire, Atassassin's entire team just dies immediately. The one thing that I would be really concerned about is like the TSdL teleporting someone into the middle of the map just to unit block the Clotaire essentially. We'll see how they play this opening. But they're definitely on a very short timer. Very short timer before units just start exploding. This is not going to be a 12-turn fog game, that's for certain.
Okay, that's the best I can do for now.
That'll work. Oh, I can't remember if this guy's one of the meme lords that runs Spirit Boots. Wet him. Yeah, he is. Okay. Yeah, so we see 1200 attack wet him. That's almost always an indicator that this is Spirit Boots.
Yeah,
5-star wet him. If
really
it's
low.
not Spirit Boots, it would be like 1350 attack minimum.
Or
so
Bracer,
anytime you see below 1300.
Or Bracer, which would have green skill.
Exactly. We do see a Swordsmith Elwyn with massive defense investment. Doesn't matter, Elwyn still just dies to everything. Yep, here goes the Wed'em. Spirit Boots. Yeehaw.
Get turn 1 cheese, just lose a unit for free.
Well,
not for free.
He's killing a life on the Vincent, which is like... Okay. Yeah, he's realized his mistake.
He just he saw the
I don't want to kill the Vincent.
I mean, you'll probably get full yeah, just damn.
Because it's not an issue that he can't kill the Vincent. It's that why do you want to kill the Vincent? You don't gain anything by doing that. You just have a dead Wed'em now.
I mean, taking a life isn't the worst thing, and he might be able to full heal with sword after. But I mean, yeah, he's still gonna die.
He won't full heal. The more dangerous thing that's happening here is TSdL is just gonna teleport onto one of these tiles, and TSdL will get a meaningful kill.
And you have to spend 2 actions here to take care of Wed'em, because I don't think Vincent can one-shot the sword. Maybe? If he can.
Not with AoE, no. AoE he won't.
Yeah, if he can with Emerald Explosion, that'd be nutty. He should have brought Air Slash if he was gonna yeet. Yeah. But TSdL does get her pick.
He just knocked down the Clotaire here, very obviously the most threatening unit. Vincent and Clotaire are both pretty spooky, but I would say Clotaire's a bit more so.
Isn't Werner pretty good to kill too?
I
guess you have Elwyn.
Not really.
Yeah, you have Elwyn. Elwyn can take care of Werner, no problem.
Ah yes, Holy TSdL taking a grand total of 5% from that Bosel 3C. uh. Like, these units in the front are going to die here, very likely, but this was a pretty favorable opening for atassassin, except for the Wedham incident.
Yeah, like Zeno mentioned in chat, if you bring Air Slash, you could have got something better done there.
Yeah. Yeah, Air Slash is what you commonly see on Spirit Boots Wedham, but not all the time, just because it is a lower damage threshold than Annihilation is.
Oh, it's a Demon Vincent too, which is also really unfortunate against this TSdL, because Emerald Explosion could go off on the sword now, but since it's Demon Curse Holy, it's just gonna do nothing.
Yeah, you're not killing the TSdL.
Even with it, you wouldn't, but it really hurt her. So now you know Werner is in strike stance.
Yep. Got a kill with 3C. Now he's in offense. Defense stance here wouldn't have really mattered ever, because it just dies to Elwyn. So this means they had to be wary of 3-range attacks from the Werner now. Elwyn, worth noting, 3C on Elwyn is able to just take a life off of, or to completely kill the Vincent rather than just taking a life off of him.
Yeah,
which is very helpful.
The 3C revive is passive. So even killing Vincent with Wedham it's just useless. You just kill Werner with Elwyn, and then you kill Vincent with Elwyn.
Yeah, Elwyn's definitely going to harm Syrup quite a bit here.
And you can even kill Bosel right now.
Bulky Elwyn might not be great against single target, but it's pretty good against AoE, so...
Yeah.
He's not really going to have to fear any Vincent AoEs or anything.
Did a lot of
Vincent
damage.
will kill this Himiko, absolutely, when he dies. But this Himiko doesn't matter. Vincent could even kill the Zerida if he really wanted to, and it wouldn't matter. He won't kill the Zerida, but even if he did, it wouldn't matter.
Yep, looks like Elwyn will take the Bosel kill.
Yep. Best way to beat Vincent, just pretend he doesn't exist. Doesn't actually get the kill on Bosel though. No Twilight to break the Sorks since he's Swordsmith, and no terrain either. Also, Sorks on a forest. Just a whole bunch of magic defense on magic defense on magic defense, so the unicorns were doing like 1 damage.
Yeah, the unicorns were not doing anything. And yeah, he did. He should have. If he went from there, he should have attacked from above the Bosel.
Could have definitely done so.
I guess you have to move Ham now. Two debuff immune units.
Yeah, the Bosel's not really doing much here. Yeah, if you can use Ham to take out the Werner here, because otherwise Werner's killing one of these 2 units. Again, you just kind of continue ignoring this Vincent. He doesn't do anything.
The best way to fight him. Yep,
just pretend he doesn't exist.
Except for like single targeting weak units from AoE.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now Elwyn just... I mean, there's just no way to win for Syrup now.
No, he can't beat the Elwyn ever. I would have much preferred Werner killing the Elwyn rather than the Bosel move. Bosel move did kill the Himiko and the sword, is why he went for it, but still.
Yeah. Oh man.
Does actually have the 3C on the Akka, so he's able to take a life there.
It's too bad her wolf's too far away. That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah, that would have been a nice way to pick up the kill on Elwyn. Although, He has this 30% heal, so Wolf actually probably wouldn't.
The Wolf
No,
does kill Wedham.
If Wolf killed Ham from there, he probably could kill Elwyn.
What are the stats on that Wolf?
14, 26 int.
I think it uses attack.
I think it uses whichever's higher, doesn't it? Or does it always use attack? I have no idea how Wolf works. It's been too long.
I don't know. Honestly.
Someone in chat probably knows. Why are we still hitting the Bozal?
Does Vincent kill Elwyn? I'm not sure about that one.
Yes.
Does he?
Yes. Yeah. Vincent goes onto the tree and kills Elwyn here. Or not the tree, the fort. Kills Elwyn here. Elwyn doesn't live anything. Or you do this. You still have turn priority. You still have a revive on the Vincent, so you probably still kill the Elwyn. Maybe Akka kills the Elwyn as well. Yeah, Akka can definitely kill the Elwyn. That's a Stinger's Error to attacking in melee.
What?
It was a Stinger's Error that attacked in melee. I don't know what else to say.
No. I'm sorry.
Forgot his Zeratus Stinger. I've definitely done that to myself before. I have hit people thinking that I'm E&B and then being Stinger and dying. Where'd he go?
That was just such a reversal.
There he is. Yeah. I really think that was just atassassin kept hitting the Bozal, and the Bozal was not very relevant to hit.
Yeah. I mean, you had 2 debuff units, and even if Wedham gets debuffed, I do think he actually skipped Shadow Step for Crush, or was it Boost?
On the Wedham?
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention, so I don't know.
But
like even if Wedham does get debuffed though, it just doesn't matter because you just end turn and then the debuff is gone.
Yeah. I mean, you need combos to make Shadow Step heal, so.
Alright, we get the Wedham first pick again as both tanks get banned out. I know for a fact this is a Cav Jugler, so I call it a tank, but it's not really a tank. It just dies to everything.
You can take one hit.
So now knows this is Spirit Boots, so we'll see if we get some changes because of that knowledge.
You can take one hit after a Master of Ice. Or just one hit in general, I guess. Again, we see first pick Akaya.
I don't know if you were there on Sunday or not when I was playing versus a Cav Jugler, and it died to Shadow Raid from my Sherry when I had Angels.
That's pretty impressive.
After he jumped.
Wow.
Cav Jugler just doesn't live anything.
I mean, he had to have not been running werewolves, right?
He was running werewolves that game, yeah.
That's wild.
He had Forbidden Armor, and he procced the armor on Shadow Raid, and still died.
You had to have had a Krisu.
What buff did I have? I think I had Elwyn buff, but no one had died yet. So just the 15% up. Anyways, we've got the Wedham T-Jess again here. Akka, Clotaire. Trying to do the same thing as last game. Didn't actually get to fire off the Clotaire last game. Probably won't get to fire off the Clotaire this game.
He's good bait. Apparently.
Yeah. I mean, your opponent is guaranteed to target the Clotaire first because otherwise Clotaire kills their entire team.
Yeah, both these players have pretty aggressive boxes, actually.
Yeah, I mean, Syrup is running an actual tank. I hesitate to call Cav Jugler a tank, but we can say that atassassin is running a tank if we really want to.
What do you mean? I see Lewin right there.
Oh, that's true. He does have a Lewin. Yeah, there's the tank. It's the Lewin. Lewin is actually very nice.
Yeah.
Big fan of Lewin.
He's cool. Kira can't kill Himiko. Can kill one Elwyn life, can kill T-Jess, but can never reach her. Can kill Wedham, but Wedham outranges her. It's a bit tough. Yeah, you do have a Kaya +2.
Feels kind of dead. We did see the Vincent get banned very early, though, is why he's not out to play again.
Vincent is a pest, for sure.
Absolutely. Exact same team comp on the left side.
Yeah, I think it's almost the same on the right. The only difference is Kiura.
Yep. Which is definitely a downgrade over the Vincent here. Vincent just having that revive is so incredibly nice.
I mean, I did like atassassin's comp last game. It did seem like it could win. I think he just had some target priority wrong there, and if he changed it up, it would have won.
Right. I absolutely agree.
And plus, the engage to begin with was messed up with Wedham not having air slash. So I mean,
yeah.
But now does
Wedham going in and then immediately backing out of his engage.
But now Syrup should know, and he should back row his units. And that prevents it, right? Only the middle one he can reach?
Well, it becomes a guessing game at that point. Because if Wedham is here, then he can reach these 4 tiles. But if Wedham starts here, then he reaches these 3 tiles. Well, if he starts here, then he reaches these 3 tiles. So anyone on the second row is potentially at risk. You just have to kind of guess where the Wedham's going to be.
I see.
And if you guess wrong, you die. Wedham is smack in the middle. Did he bring air slash this time? Did bring air slash this time. Crush again. So...
He did mid-row,
Nope, that's front row. Everyone's on to the front. Syrup has no chill.
Oh, yeah.
The problem with this is that's just 2 dead units immediately. Right, Wedham jumps out, leaves the sword behind for TSdL to jump onto. TSdL takes a second kill.
And that's also pretty bad for Kiura.
Yeah, Kiura immediately stops being relevant as soon as the first kill happens, which happens at the first action.
You just saved the Akaya Wolf.
That's true. You can't keep the wolf, but even, you keep the wolf and you have 5 units again, and then TSdL jumps in and takes a second kill.
Yeah.
And now you have 4 units again, and Kiura's not relevant anymore.
Yeah, there's pretty much nothing that can prevent it. Like, at best, you can run Werner away into defense stance, and then you'll have a unit at least.
Yeah, and if you have turn priority here as Syrup,
yeah, he will.
You can just unit block with a defense stance Werner. He has a tendency to just kind of die to that anyways, though, is the problem. Maybe not air slash instead of annihilation.
Just move Akaya in front of Clotaire, right?
What, you mean like to here?
Yeah.
Yeah, if Wedham doesn't engage right now.
Oh, true.
Wedham's gonna engage right now.
Yeah, true.
Yep, there he goes. Good old Spirit Boots cheese. He messed up his Spirit Boots cheese. No, he has air slash. He's fine. There we go. 1 dead unit.
And that ham's pretty much unkillable.
Yeah, he's not getting any damage reduction from the sword right now. But even still, Wedham is just such a bulky unit in general. All these units really need faction buffs before they can actually start scratching him.
It's Gargs on terrain, too.
Right.
Plus, these just aren't great single target units without setup. I mean, Kiura is, but she's also not set up. And even then, you need, Faith.
Yeah, Faceless will probably let this Kiura down, as opposed to, Sorks here, because Wedham just has so much defense, gets extra defense. Whereas his match defense is on the lower side.
Yeah. And yeah, like you said, there's just not a really good answer to the TSdL follow-up. I mean, she can hit... You can block the center? Can she TP onto Wedham right now?
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So she can
go
TP to the
here,
left.
Here, or here. Basically, as long as she's able to land on one of these tiles, she's killing a unit. Even here, she's killing Kyra.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Like,
something's
you
just
killed a
dead.
sword with, Bozel or something.
Ooh. Went for the double strike. No, that was 3Cs. This is now defensive Werner. Okay.
Double strike might have killed that, but I guess you want defense stance?
Well, there's two problems with double strike. First, it's a gamble. And not a
Oh,
good
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Second, it's a 1x skill instead of a 1.5, so it's actually still not that much more damage. Especially when you only have 1100 attack.
Yeah, maybe if you buff first.
He just has arrived. Once again, the Bozel is prioritized. I still don't agree with the Bozel being prioritized, but it doesn't matter as much in this game.
Yeah, I mean, he's already down at least one unit. Can act again, Werner.
Well, I mean, if this Akka has 3C, she can just kill. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Akka
that's
has
true.
3C. So both these units die here, sure.
Okay, it's 2 for 2.
But then it's 3v3 with skills on cooldown versus an Elwyn. Which Elwyn represents another 2 kills onto Syrup's team.
Yeah. Unless Akaya manages it again. Or...
This guy still run Boots Zerda. Yeah, he sure does. He sure does have a 5-star Boots Zerda. I remember that now. 990 attack.
Exposed.
There's
no Bozel for Elwyn to hit this time. That's a good point.
Nope. This time Elwyn has to hit something better than Bozel.
And Werner should have brought state guards here. But it wouldn't matter too much.
Yeah, state guards... They should keep you alive against the Elwyn, since it's not a Swordsmith Elwyn. I think since it's not a Twilight Star Elwyn, I think a Twilight Star Elwyn still kills Werner through state guards. That was a... Wait, what? What did the Akka do? Why did she not attack? Oh, she used wild power. Okay. Well, the T-Jess is not dead. That's awkward. So yeah, she's still got a wolf there because she had the wolf from something being...
Yeah, she summoned
she had
another
the wolf
wolf
from
from
something
her...
being dead earlier,
Yeah.
which means she hadn't used her weapon yet.
Yes.
So when she clicked wild power, it immediately resummoned another wolf.
Then he attacked it with... or attacked T-Jess with it.
Yep. Syrup does have the turn priority here. Does have the range on Werner to, like, you know, do something. Just goes for skill into the T-Jess. Blocking out the Elwyn. It means the Werner's just dead to the Elwyn, but you're at least keeping these other units around a little while longer. Zerida might be able to kill you with basic attack, though.
Yeah, defense stance is down. Also not the bulkiest troops.
Right. Zerida instead clicks Bloodthirster.
I mean,
Sword here is actually kind of screwing this Elwyn over. He doesn't really want to engage because he's going to lose his revive because of this stupid sword sitting in the middle of the map.
Yeah, that is a bit awkward. Yours should get this.
Yep, 1 life off the Elwyn.
The question is, does this boot Zerida kill this Kira? She does have backstab, so it's probably just enough. I mean, it's 2200 in fixed damage. How much HP does this Kira have?
Not very much.
Yeah. I mean,
Bloodthirster is still going to be good enough to kill, you know, mages and assassins on Zerida. It just means that you aren't going to kill, like, you know, you might miss, for example, if he was fighting into his own Elwyn, he might miss that kill.
I mean,
anything bulkier, he's definitely going to miss. Goodbye, Akka. What?
Especially after that,
That Akka did not have very much HP, it would seem.
You know, I'm at like a 12k HP cavalry Akaya that my Kira failed to kill with Faith. Had werewolves.
That's amazing.
It's because she had her stupid totem, and I didn't realize it reduced my attack by 10% because she lived with like 200 HP.
Oof. Werner and a dog versus the world.
I mean, I think he's just... If that Himiko crits, he's probably just dead to another AoE.
Yes.
You can also just punch him. But yeah, GG.
Yep. There we go. However, that doesn't mean that Syrup's going to get to be player 1 for game 3, something that these Rush players covet very much.
Yeah. Pick him P1, like you would do as a Rush player.
I really wonder if Syrup's going to ban this Wedum first this time. Or if he's going to continue with the Jugler bans. I'm not feeling the Jugler bans when you know it's a Spirit Boots Wedum running across the map and cheesing you turn 1.
Yeah, I mean, Syrup's, it's like half his box is AoE and the other half is single target, so it feels a little awkward in ban pick.
Away goes the tank. Okay, so we do see Wedum gone. A little bit of adaptation. We'll see if we get a Jugler pick. Again, I think this is such a weak pick.
Yeah, like, Syrup at that point, you just go the single target mages and stuff, right?
Right, you bring your Wedum and kill it. You bring single target skill on Clotaire and kill it.
Yeah.
You bring Ares and kill it.
But
you bring Kyra and kill it. It just dies.
Syrup hasn't seen Atassassin's Juggler though, right?
No, but if you see a box like this, and it's a lobster jugler, I would be shocked. Or a aquatic jugler rather. If it's not a cav jugler, I would be shocked.
Yeah, I guess it's just one tank. It's pretty aggressive. Fair enough. Be a Boots Zeri and a Boots Am. Probably a cav Boots Juggler. Also a good read.
He does first pick the jugler, but I mean, it just... everything.
You just pick single target.
Everything kills it.
And I don't think Syrup needs to be committed to first pick Akka either. But, going the same ban pick.
Maybe not, but I feel like Akka is really a lot of these units' source of buffs. I guess you do have like a strengthen and a mass attack. But like these two are kind of your big AoE hitters and they both don't have any kind of buffs, and I guess you have a Rosin buff if you really want it.
Got a bunch of Meteor.
Is Vincent Meteor?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
And the Suzette.
Oops.
Don't forget Suzette.
Yeah, Suzette's also Meteor. But now your Meteor buffer's gone.
Yeah. Plus Moo is like an attack buff, right? Not on this map.
Not on desert map, she's not.
not on this map. That is for sure.
We get the T-Jess again. I'm guessing the plan is similar to last time, where it's just, you know, jump on them with the Jugler, and then T-Jess jumps in. The difference here is Wedum is 2 units, which means that even if they have someone that can kill the Wedum, it doesn't matter because the sword's still left behind. Jugler just dies. So you can't jump to him if he's just dead immediately.
Well, depending on what Syrup bans here, bans the Himiko and the Sherry. Both are medicines in general. I was thinking Helena is also pretty scary here, just because she's a unit that might be pretty hard to kill, especially after she jumps in.
Yeah, Helena versus Tankless is something that is definitely the stuff of nightmares.
Yeah.
We get the Lucretia pick. Lucretia, fairly good. And in these kind of just, I'm going to call it tankless. Just am. In these tankless battles, Lucretia pretty good because, you know, you have a revive. Got to kill it twice now.
Yeah, the only things that could kill Lucretia twice here are Helena and Leon.
Which this isn't a great map for Leon. It's okay. He has enough terrain to play around in these hills and forests here, but not like an exceptional amount. The desert kind of hurts him a bit.
He's got the side.
What directions?
Yeah, it does restrict direction, but he does have the side paths. And plus, Mechanical Knights plus Chivalry are just so strong. Like, it's so much movement. But
the Leon gets banned.
Yeah, Ares was another one that could do it. So it's just Helena that can kill the Lucretia.
I definitely would have preferred Helena ban over Ares ban, though, if you're going to have a unit that can, you know, one of these long-range units that could potentially just one-shot your Lucretia. Helena is scary if you're tankless, because you just can't reach her. She's going to hit you first.
Yeah.
And then she's hard to kill afterwards as well.
Especially with Healing Light now.
Yep. Tiara's 3C means she's not going to take any counter damage on her engage either. Yo, we get a Suzette though. Nice. Maybe we'll see a Bozel get thrown into the fight.
Bozel with Stone Colossus.
Yeah, as long as the TSdL is already moved, he should be okay there.
Yeah, Bozel with Stone Colossus should be good against Helena. Maybe not if she brings Highlands. You know, I honestly don't know how her animation works either, and I've used Highland Helena, so.
Highlands should hit before her, I think.
Yeah. I know with most cabs it would be the opposite, but I think she's different. Werner kills Puppet. Bozel probably already wants to bring Stone Colossus. I'm not sure if Suzette has any green troops. If she doesn't, she's dead.
I believe she does not.
And Clotaire...
She just has a bunch of archers.
Clotaire can bring Vanguard Lancers. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, he might as well. His troops don't really matter if he's going to just chuck out AoEs. Maybe if you want to single target the Jugler down, but you have the Lucretia to single target the Jugler down. You're okay.
You know, I think the issue with picking Rosin here is that you're going to lose units no matter what. So you need more DPS. I mean, Rosin would be good if the game would last, but the game is not going to last.
Right. Rosin in this box feels like if you desperately need an Empire buff, or if you've picked the Christie already, then Rosin can work because you're already going to slow down the game. But if you're going full tankless into something aggressive, Rosin's just kind of a dead pick.
She's a miracle. Just a little bit of healing. You just need to be able to survive. And against TSdL, I guess it's a matter of if Syrup can get that TSdL. Because then Werner and Helena shouldn't be able to do much, especially if Helena didn't bring Highlands. But Clotaire brought C-Sands, so he's dead to Werner.
Yes, and we have Angels on the Helena. So probably not breaking through this Bozel. Which means it's just the TSdL for the Bozel to fear. And sure enough, what do you know? It's Cav Jugler. There's a shock.
But it does make a good point that the water debuff doesn't mess up these units.
Yeah, it definitely does. It definitely does.
I don't know. You know, maybe Rosin would actually just be more useful because of Suzette being Suzette.
Harsh.
The well-built one, looks like.
1519 with an Akka buff. Yeah, it's okay. It is 6-star, so that's neat. Oh, she didn't bring the teleport?
Yeah.
Susie, what are you doing? I don't think you have much reason to bring Suzette other than the teleport. Because the teleport is a way to get around that water debuff kind of messing you up.
Yeah.
Because you can just You know, sure, my units can't walk very far, but I can throw them at you. And they don't have to walk far.
This feels like Atassassin's Cop has all the range here, and it looks really tough for Syrup to survive the onslaught.
Eventually. I do wonder, though, if this Jugler needs to jump immediately to avoid Clotaire just doing too much.
I mean, I feel like you can just wait out the Kai buff. If Clotaire engages, you just kill him, and you have Tiara's Miracle to heal up after it. If Kozel approaches, you just kill him with T-Jess or something. But just
regardless of if it's needed or not, if there's one thing Cav Juglers love to do, it's to send it.
Yeah.
Here he goes.
I mean, you got Werner, who likes to actually spend some time stacking his 3C, because otherwise he basically doesn't have a talent.
And there he goes.
Yeah.
Cav Jugler.
And now I am kind of thinking what Xena was saying with Rosin. Sounds a bit better, huh? How do they all have healing buffs?
Lots of lucky Tenyos.
Yeah.
This is a mage Akka, so she just put Tenyos regen on both of these units.
And Lucretia had Tenyos too.
Lucretia has 3C.
No, I'm just talking about the buffs.
Oh, she Tenyo breezed the Suzette, which is like not really relevant.
I just don't get why Suzette can't target tiles enemies aren't on.
Because she needs her exclusive to do that.
Oh. Gotta wait for Suzette's upgrade.
Yep. I mean, you can throw out the line AoE without targeting anyone.
Yeah, I mean, Clotaire can't really do anything with this buff. He's in water. Has like no movement range right now.
That is true, however, he does get to preserve his buffs when he uses his 2 act-agains.
That's true, he'll go out of
So
water if
like,
he waits a turn.
Yeah, he can like end his turn here, somewhere, you know, maybe move up a little bit, maybe not, whatever range this Helena threatens. And then on the next turn, his first move will be still shortened by the water, but then he can act again. The water debuff is gone, but he still has the attack buffs.
Yeah.
And he can move the full 2, act again, move the full 2 again. So it's still not that bad.
The Blessed Juggler's gone now, so Clotaire AoE landing is probably going to be pretty devastating. I mean, there is one miracle.
Right. This is a gift to Yaris, by the way. I also know that.
Huh. That int is pretty low. Does not look like it'll heal very much.
Yep. But it is some healing, at least, if she ever decides to attack. Jet's just stacking up. Does burn the act again, though, which means that you're not going to get a jump with teleport anytime soon.
Yeah, if you do that sort of action, generally you're not planning to engage at all next turn, which sort of gives your opponent the opportunity to engage.
As soon as you just boost your crit, because there's literally no reason not to. It's on the 0 cooldown.
Yeah. I mean, every time she has a free turn, you just cast it. Which is a neat mechanic, I like that.
Right. It's just a shame that the rest of her kit is kind of bad.
Yeah. I really like the concept of bringing her teleport and using rapid reload to just yeet units continuously.
Yeah, and that's That's the way that I prefer using Suzette, rather than trying to actually land her AoEs if she's just a teleport bot.
She got anything
Which,
else
if
for
you're doing
support?
that, then why you're not using TJS, I suppose.
Yeah. She got anything else for support?
Nope.
Damn.
A King's Crown.
Something.
It's something. It's no Tenyos, but it's something.
It's better than Tenyo sometimes.
Unless you need a breeze.
It's true. But hey, she is a breeze.
Threatening anything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 with the Tiaris buffs, like 6 to here, splash to there, 1, 2, 3. This Clotaire is dead.
Yep.
Although Clotaire has Prio next turn, so you can actually just engage here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can hit these 3. This Tiaris does not have much HP to survive that, so she might need to just back off a little bit. TJ's probably dead as well.
Yeah, Death brings it up. This team without a healer is like full healed after the AoE, just from Tenyos. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean it was 2 region buffs and a 3C passive here. 3 different reinforcement style effects. Oh, Clotaire changed his mind.
And Clotaire has healing on his infantry.
Yeah. These guys are good.
They are. When you like don't have a healer, they're real good. We watched a Rainforest game where he didn't have a healer, but he stayed nice and healthy and tanked some stuff. All off of those damn infantry.
And I don't think it's much of a stretch to say Sanseas are the best infantry troop in the game.
Oh, for sure. Maybe like GI. For other reasons.
GI are good at being bulky, but even still, Sanseas are also bulky.
Yeah, but they're not GI bulk.
They're not GI bulky, but they have their own healing built in, which is very handy.
I mean, Clotaire does have Guardian Infantry, so... I would agree with running Sanseas here. Doesn't really make a difference. If you're not going to run Vanguard Lancers anyway. Which, I mean, I don't expect you to have Vanguard Lancers raise. And Helena
that's the thing about Vanguards, is you have to actually have built Vanguards, which... Who does that?
Clotaire mains. Which,
exclusively.
I mean, if you're second pick Clotaire. But yeah, this Helena also has Werner buff, so she just probably reaches a pretty much every. Oh no, she doesn't. Never mind.
Helena cannot receive Gorilla.
Oh, she can't.
Because she already has free movement.
Yeah, I forgot about that little thing.
Yep. Same reason why Illustrial can't receive it, anyone with Mech Knights can't receive it. Anyone who has any source of free movement cannot receive Gorilla.
Yeah. Death Crystal says, do Vanguard Lancers need to be built to stop Werner? Probably not. Level 5 is probably enough.
True. Werner, not a fan of hitting into calves. Or hitting into Lancers.
He does nothing.
They would need to be fully built if you wanted to try and take Helena, though. Which, honestly, I still don't think that you probably could take that. Just because Vanguards are not very durable at all.
Yeah, I don't know. Too close.
Here's 3C finally makes an appearance.
Yeah, I think it was good to hold it. Just wait until the rest of your units are set up. I mean, like I said, Werner doesn't have a talent unless he stacked 3C a bit. TJS likes to spend some time stacking as well.
Yeah, the one problem with using it now is since TJS doesn't have an act again, she will not be able to teleport in and attack with the buff.
Yeah, probably wanted to wait a turn there. Then Werner would have been fully stacked too. Yeah.
Yeah, he might have felt like he couldn't afford to wait another turn though, like he might need to TP this Helena somewhere this turn.
I mean, I don't think anything on Syrup's side reaches.
Yeah, but he might want to TP to like kill the Bozil or something. Yep, Bozil runs. I think Bozil was afraid of death.
Makes sense. It is attack blessing.
Probably would have been enough to get through the stones.
Did he
Yes,
just...
Spike.
Yes.
It was a Cav Jugler, and he did what Cav Juglers do best. Jump on turn 1 and immediately die.
He did indeed yeet the jug immediately. And this team managed to heal up because of some Tenyo restoration buffs.
Yeah, there we go. The Helena does get thrown in.
You can AoE her with Suzette. It would actually do some decent damage because Helena has angels.
If this is a Twilight Star, Akka might just straight up kill her.
Yeah. Does it let her werewolves attack at 2 range?
Yeah, it lets her werewolves attack at 2 range, and she gets to do fizz damage instead of magic damage. Well, no, she would do magic damage. No, it's on her stats, not Helena's. Damn.
It's okay. Suzette just
chunk the Helena.
Yeah. I'll say 3C does do more, and it is good there. Because she has angels, they're really going to get hit hard, and Helena's not going to full heal. It's still probably... Oh, she got a debuff, too. Helena?
Yeah, Akka couldn't reach.
Got a...
Yeah, the 3C here just gives you a burn debuff.
Okay,
just
yeah.
20%. It cancels out the shiv healing, which is nice.
That Helena only has 4 troops.
That'll still be enough with Blessing, though, to, like, you know, double kill a Lucretia. You're not going to get the Bozel with this few troops with tech broken.
Yeah, you probably just kill Lucretia.
With some lucky blood swords, you can probably pick up this Clotaire too. Oh, you don't even need blood sword. The Clotaire will just die.
Made of paper, that Clotaire.
Clotaire in general is just made of paper.
Akaya has a water debuff, so she couldn't reach.
Yeah, that makes sense now. Forgot about that. The Jugler isn't on the map anymore. I can't remember that he's here. Goodbye, Lucretia.
This is gonna hurt Suzette quite a bit too.
Yeah, I'll do a bit. And goodbye, Clotaire.
And now she just heals anyway.
Just kill this though, since it is attack conversion instead of int conversion.
Why black screen? My screen isn't black. That gave me a heart attack. If you mean on the edges, it's because I'm viewing a Discord stream. I had to make like a quick setup.
Yeah, we came into this a little bit late. They put their match in the match schedule and immediately started. So Kata did not have either of them friended, so I am streaming it over Discord to Kata.
Please try to give us some heads up if you can.
So it's Werner Tejas versus Bozel Akka Suzette here.
Suzette feels pretty useless. Nobody's ever gonna walk into those tiles, unfortunately.
I think the Werner Tejas wins this. No, not with Broken Sorks. No, that's not true.
I mean,
if you were able to preserve Tejas Sorks, then Werner can engage, kill something. Boza won't be able to kill him with just a basic attack, since he's bringing stones here. Tejas can jump in and kill the Bozel.
He just kills Suzette here, right? I guess
the problem with that is, yes, you can kill the Suzette. Kills him with Tejas. Okay. Yes, you can kill the Suzette, but you don't have Sorks on Tejas anymore, so you're not killing this Bozel.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you might still kill this Bozel just because it's a holy Tejas.
True.
Like, Sorks would do 50% to stones, and then Tejas would do the rest, and then just kind of immediately kill the Bozel.
And yeah, Kaya's still in water.
So maybe you could have gone in with Werner there and then TP'd in, tried to kill the Bozel. The problem is you lose attack buff when you do that. Now Akka has to be the one to kill this TJS because Bozel can't do it since he's demon into holy.
Bozel kind of has to walk into
Akka's
those
still
tiles.
stuck in water.
All Akka's stuff's on cooldown. I think atassassin side looks a lot stronger here, unless somehow Bozel can get an AoE onto the entire team.
Bozel is one tile away from being able to AoE this TJS, which would actually be a way for Syrup to win this, is if he could get that AoE out.
Yeah.
Then, you just can silence the TJS and that'll be enough.
Maybe Syrup in the opening turns. What turn is it?
Like 3.
Yeah, that means in the opening turn, Syrup casted Wild Power without having moved Bozel, so Bozel ticked it down 1 turn onto turn 2, so it's gone. He could have had that buff up if he did stuff in a different order. But yeah,
that was the very first action of this game, was that Wild Power, and it had to be the first action, because otherwise Jugor jumps in and Lucretia wouldn't kill him, because she wouldn't have a buff. And then T just jumps in and takes, the Bozel, and then the game's already over.
Yeah, fair point. So Bozel can AoE T-Just next turn.
Yes, the one issue is T-Just has turn priority here. She's not going to be able to get anything with it.
She just runs away.
No, she has a breeze. Never mind.
Okay.
Goodbye, Bozel. Right.
Yeah, holy means it does not matter.
Even non-holy kills that.
Yeah.
Because at that point, his Sorks were back to 100%. And there we go. That's the end.
Indeed.
Fast-paced.
That was, well, closing thoughts. I don't know. I get what you're saying about Akaya being married to a lot of the units in that team to make it flow together, but I feel like a lot of the time you can get Akaya later, and once you first pick that Akaya, it removes the 3 worst things they don't want to fight, which gives a lot of comfort and power to your opponent, and I just feel like it could be good to mix it up. Maybe even just like a box swap. I don't know.
That's true, but I'm not sure that you actually would get that Akaya later, because a box like this is going to be aggressively shutting down your legs.
Yeah.
So if you don't first pick the Akka, it's pretty likely that they'll ban it second. And also, like, the units that are over here, Clotaire is really good at reaching the other side of the map quickly, but the other units, Lucretia can't get there on her own without help. Bozel definitely can't get there on his own without help. Himiko needs some help. We saw the Himiko in the box. So a lot of these units kind of need that little bit of extra movement to actually cross the map in order to do the AoEs that they want to do.
Yeah, maybe it's just what Syrup's comfortable with, who am I to say try something different if it generally works for you? You're comfortable with it. As for Assassin's side, I felt like his band pick was good. I didn't have major complaints about any way that he did it. In game, I think he made some mistakes. Just minor, targeting error issues, but other than that, seemed fine.
Right, the first game definitely went off the rails. This game, the Jugor jumped in and just kind of killed himself, but I guess he did get the water debuff, so that was actually kind of helpful.
Yeah.
Made it a little bit easier for these other units to get into range.
Gave him time to set up with the Werner and the T-Desk, which I like.
Right.
So yeah, congratulations to atassassin for, I believe this is advancing to the round of 32?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, and better luck next time to Syrup.
Yep. And now that we're at the end of all of that, I really hope that I was correct in calling him atassassin as well.
Yeah, me too.
That's just a guess.
Yeah, I think I recognize it too, and that is correct.